Okay, so now let's talk about the local human geography. First, the rise of local identity in Marinduque. Marinduque reflects a deeper connection to cultural heritage, community pride, and regional distinctiveness. This may manifest in various forms such as preservation of traditional practices, promotion of local arts and crafts, celebration of festivals, and advocacy for sustainable development rooted in local values. So now let's move forward to the natural heritage of Marinduque. Its scenic landscape encompasses luscious forests, pristine beaches, and diverse marine life. Notable natural attractions include the stunning Bathala Caves, the picturesque Poktoy White Beach, and the captivating Tres Reyes Island Marine Sanctuary. After we tackled about the last topic, let us now move forward to Marinduque Festival and Ceremonies. So, one of the most celebrated festivals in Marinduque is the Mariones Festival. This colorful and vibrant event is held annually during Holy Week, usually in March or April. During the festival, locals and tourists alike participate in processions, street dance, and reenactments of story of Longinus, the Roman centurion who pierced the side of Jesus Christ during the crucifixion. Now let us move forward to their song and music. Marinduque is deeply rooted in the island cultural heritage. Traditional music often featured a blend of indigenous rhythm, Spanish influences, and modern elements. One of the most iconic musical expression in Marinduque is a putong song, which is sung during various festivals and special occasions, symbolizing unity and celebration within the community. Now, let's talk about the rituals and ceremony of Marinduque. Rituals and ceremony of Marinduque is reflect the island's unique heritage, and one of the significant ritual is the salubong, which take place during Holy Week. It reenacts the meeting of resurrected Jesus Christ and his mother Mary after his crucifixion. Participants dress as angels and other biblical figures gather before dawn to join a procession culminating in the symbolic meeting of Mary and Jesus. Now let's talk about the local cuisine of Marinduque. The cuisine of Marinduque offers a delightful array of flavors and dishes influenced by its cultural heritage and coastal location. And one of the examples is the sinaing na tulingan. This is traditional dish of slow-cooked tuna or mackerel in a clay pot with a kamyas or balimbi and spices, resulting in tender and flavor fish. The second one is the Pansit Marilao, a local version of pansit featuring a savory mix of rice noodles, vegetables, meat, and seafood, cooked in a flavorful broth. The third and the last one is the adobo sa gata, a variation of the classic Filipino adobo but with the addition of coconut milk or gata, that giving a creamy and rich flavor of the dishes. Now, let's talk about the beliefs, healing arts, and the secret knowledge of the Marinduque. Marinduque have a tapestry of beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge passed down through generation. And here is the some beliefs and healing process that they may have. Traditional healing practices, like many other places in the Philippines, Marinduque also have a tradition of traditional healers known as albularyo or hilot, who use various herbal remedies, massages, and spiritual rituals to treat illness. The second one is the folklore and methodology. The city is home to a wealth folklore, and methodology includes tales of mythical creatures such as aswang, kapre, and etc. The third one is the secret knowledge and mysticism. Like many cultures, Marinduque have its share of secret knowledge or esoteric practices passed down among select individuals or groups. This could include mystical beliefs, divination, techniques, or spiritual practices not widely known or understood by outsiders. Marinduque also have their local personalities, and those are Imundo Sia, a known artist for his painting that depicts scene for Marinduque's history and cultural art. Other example is the Bellaflor Angara Castillo, a respected educator and community leader who dedicated her life to improving the quality of education in Marinduque. And the last topic of the local human geography of Marinduque, let's now talk about the local history of Marinduque. The history of Marinduque has a rich and colorful history that dates back centuries, and those are the pre-colonial era. Before the arrival of Spanish colonizer, Marinduque was inhabited by the Tagalog people who had their own distinct culture and society. The next is the Spanish colonization. In the 16th century, Spanish explorers arrived in Marinduque and established settlement, including what would later become Bohol, the capital city of Marinduque. The Spanish influences led to the spread of Christianity and the construction of churches and other colonial structure. The next one is the Revolutionary period. During the Philippine Revolutionary against the Spanish rule in the late 19th century, Marinduque played a significant role. The Battle of Pulang Lupa, fought in September 1900s, is one of the most notable events in Marinduque history. The next one is the American period. After the Spanish-American War, Marinduque, along with the rest of the Philippines, fell under American rule. The island experienced economic development under American administration with improvements in infrastructure and education. The next one is the World War II. During World War II, Marinduque was occupied by Japanese forces. Island suffered and significant destruction and loss of life during the war. The next one is the post-war period and independence. After war, Marinduque, like the rest of the Philippines, gained independence from colonial rule. The last one is the modern era. In contemporary times, Marinduque has evolved into a bustling urban center, serving as the hub of government, commerce, and cultural in Marinduque. Now, let's talk about the physical geography of Marinduque. First is the building heritage of Marinduque. Marinduque is situated on the island of the Marinduque in the Philippines. Its physical geography is characterized by a combination of coastal plains, rugged terrain, and rolling hills. Now let's move forward to the movable heritage of Marinduque. Marinduque encompasses a diverse array of cultural artifacts, artwork, and historical items that reflect the city's rich heritage. The last topic of physical human geography of Marinduque, let's now talk about the local technology of the Marinduque. Marinduque may not be known for cutting-edge technology, but it still embraces various local technologies that cater the needs of the community, such as fishing techniques that, given its coastal location in Marinduque, employs traditional fishing techniques adapted to local conditions. The second one is agricultural practices, which relies on traditional agricultural practices suited to its climate and terrain. Third is the handicraft production, that the city is known for its handicraft production, including basket weaving, pottery, and wood carving. The next one is the traditional medicine. Marinduque may still have practitioner of traditional medicine, including herbalists and healers who use indigenous plants and remedies to treat illness. The last one is the community-based initiatives. In recent years, Marindoque has seen the emergency of community-based initiatives leveraging technology for social and economic development. That will be all. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hi, I am Nathaniel B. Bendaran, and I'm going to continue the Region 4B MIMAROPA. Let's start to the local human geography. First, the rise of local identity of Occidental Mindoro. Occidental Mindoro's emergence of strong local identity is due to its several factors: cultural heritage, geographical isolation, and the pride of its community. The people of Occidental Mindoro celebrates their unique traditions, their dialects, and historical narratives. Also, the sense of belonging and pride in their locality grows. Occidental Mindoro's preservation, their natural resources, and the environment also play a role, as the communities work together to protect their land and seas, further strengthening their sense of identity. Next is the natural heritage of Occidental Mindoro. Occidental Mindoro have few natural heritages, including the one of the largest coral reef systems in the world, Apo Reef National Park, in which major attraction is the hiking experience, Mount Iglit. Now, let's move on to the dance and festival of Occidental Mindoro. The dance and festivals of Occidental Mindoro are rich in culture and traditions. Dogoy Festival is celebrated on January 18. It is to promote and celebrate the Dogoy spirit of camaraderie among the people of Sablayan by showcasing street parades and street dancing. Saknongan Festival celebrated on the fourth week of April. It literally means bayanihan. It is a Thanksgiving festival of San Jose for the blessings of the province and also to showcase the cultural heritage of Mindoro's ethnic communities. Next is the song and music of Occidental Mindoro. The music of Occidental Mindoro often reflects the rich cultural heritage and traditions of the Mangyan indigenous people. One of these is the Marayaw. Marayaw is the genre of Araya Mangyan used to communicate with spirit in rituals for healing the sick and protection of the community. Pamoybayan. It means the fear of water. Now, let's move on to the rituals and ceremonies of Occidental Mindoro. The rituals and ceremonies of Occidental Mindoro often revolve around spirituality and community ties. One of the significant rituals is the Pagdiwata, a celebration to honor deities and ancestors seeking blessings for a beautiful harvest. Next is the language, poetry, literature, and documents of Occidental Mindoro. Filipino and English are the major languages. Dialects spoken in the region include Kamangyan and Occidental. The poetry and literature of Mindoro are mostly written on bamboo slats using chiseled wood. Ambahan is the Mangyan's indigenous poetry in their own writing system. Next, let's move on to the local cuisine of Occidental Mindoro. Occidental Mindoro boasts a rich culinary heritage influenced by its coastal location and agricultural abundance. The local cuisine features a delightful array of seafood dishes, including adobong pugita, crispy hipon, native tinola, fresh lumpia, and ginataang puso ng saging. Next is the beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge of Occidental Mindoro. Occidental Mindoro's indigenous Mangyan communities uphold animistic beliefs, revering natural elements as inhabited with spirits, which they seek to appease through rituals for blessings in farming, hunting, and health. The province showcases a unique, syncretic fusion of indigenous animism and Catholicism, reflecting the historical influence of Spanish colonization. The healing arts in Occidental Mindoro are a diverse blend of traditional practices, including herbal medicine, massages, spiritual rituals, and energy healing, all intertwined with indigenous wisdom and beliefs, emphasizing the holistic connection between mind, body, and spirit. Next is the distinguished personalities of Occidental Mindoro. Occidental Mindoro has been home to several distinguished personalities who have made significant contributions to various fields. One of them is Dr. Jose J. Vasquez, known for his dedication to providing healthcare services. There is also Mayor Angelina Apostol. Her leadership and advocacy for the local community left a lasting impact on the city. And Governor Mario Jen Mendiola made notable contributions to the development and progress of the province. Next is the local history of Occidental Mindoro. Occidental Mindoro, once part of the ancient Srivijaya Empire, later became a stronghold of the Mangyan tribes before Spanish colonization in the 16th century. Its rich history is marked by resistance against colonial rule and the preservation of indigenous culture amidst waves of external influence. Now let's move on to the physical geography of Occidental Mindoro. First is the building heritage. Occidental Mindoro's building heritage is characterized by structures that reflect its historical and cultural significance, such as the Mamburao Municipal Hall, the Cathedral of St. Joseph the Worker, and well-preserved historical houses with Spanish colonial influences. These buildings serve as important landmarks showcasing the region's architectural evolution and cultural heritage. Next is the movable heritage. The movable heritage of Occidental Mindoro likely includes various artifacts, objects, and cultural items that have been passed down through generations, reflecting the rich history and traditions of the region. Occidental Mindoro's local technology encompasses various aspects of traditional crafts, agricultural practices, fishing techniques, and possibly some modern innovations adapted to the region's specific needs and resources. That's all for the Occidental Mindoro. And now, let's proceed to the Oriental Mindoro. Local human geography of Oriental Mindoro. First, the rise of local identity of Oriental Mindoro. The local identity of Oriental Mindoro has flourished through a rich tapestry of cultural traditions, dialects, and indigenous practices reflecting the diverse heritage of its people. From vibrant festivals celebrating indigenous music and dance to the preservation of indigenous languages, Oriental Mindoro's local identity serves as testament to its resilience and cultural richness. The natural heritage of Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro boasts a rich natural heritage, from its lush forests teeming with biodiversity to its stunning coastlines and marine ecosystems. This includes the Puerto Galera beaches, Tamarao Falls, and one of the highest peaks, Mount Halcon. Next is the dance and festivals of Oriental Mindoro. MIMAROPA Festival, a showcase to share the products and services of the provinces of the MIMAROPA region. Bahaghari Festival, a Thanksgiving festival for the guidance that he has given to the ancestors when they were traveling to Mindoro and encountered a terrible storm. Malasembo Festival, an international festival of music and arts. Banana Festival showcases the abundance of bananas in Mindoro by featuring a variety of banana cuisines and products. The song and music of Oriental Mindoro. The music of Oriental Mindoro often reflects the rich cultural heritage of the Mangyan indigenous group in the Tagalog-speaking communities. Ayong or ngayong ritual chant, the Igway word used by the Mangyans for song. The rituals and ceremonies of Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro's rituals and ceremonies plays a significant role in the lives of its people, often reflecting their indigenous beliefs and practices. Pagdiwata, a ritual for bountiful harvest. Panalangin, prayer ceremonies. Pagtatawas, a form of divination for diagnosing illnesses. The language, poetry, literature, documents of Oriental Mindoro. The language of Oriental Mindoro is Kamunyan. Literature in Oriental Mindoro is a vibrant tapestry reflecting cultural heritage, encompassing folk tales, epics, poetry, and contemporary works. Notable for its emphasis on local legends, resilience, and love for nature. Contemporary writers from Oriental Mindoro contribute to Philippine literature by addressing modern issues while upholding the region's distinct cultural identity. The local cuisine of Oriental Mindoro. The dishes of Oriental Mindoro showcase the diverse flavors and influences found in Oriental Mindoro's cuisine, reflecting the region's abundant natural resources and cultural heritage. The dishes are suman salihia, adobo, semi-dried fish, and banana chips. Beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge of Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro boasts a rich tapestry of indigenous beliefs, traditional arts, and sacred knowledge passed down through generations, with rituals, herbal medicine, and oral tradition playing pivotal roles in the community's spiritual and cultural heritage. From the spiritual practices of the indigenous Mangyan groups to the use of herbal medicine and the preservation of sacred knowledge. The distinguished personalities of Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro has been home to several distinguished personalities who have made significant contributions to various fields. Leonardo Luna, a Filipino revolutionary leader and one of the founders of the revolutionary group of Katipunan. He was born in Calapan City. Dr. Maria Lourdes J. Bonifacio, a respected physician and health advocate who has been instrumental in improving healthcare services and promoting public health initiatives in Oriental Mindoro. Eduardo Gadiano, a renowned Filipino painter and visual artist who hails from Oriental Mindoro, known for his vibrant and colorful artworks inspired by local culture and landscapes. Local history of Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro has a rich history shaped by indigenous Mangyan communities and Spanish colonization. Its coastal towns played vital roles in trade and cultural exchange, blending indigenous traditions with influences from Chinese, Malay, and Spanish settlers. Let's move on to the physical geography of Oriental Mindoro. First, the building heritage. Oriental Mindoro's building heritage encompasses a diverse range of architectural styles from traditional Bahay Kubo to Spanish colonial structures, showcasing the region's cultural and historical education. Landmarks such as churches, ancestral houses, and government buildings serve as tangible reminders of the province's rich architectural tapestry reflecting its multifaceted heritage. The movable heritage of Oriental Mindoro. The movable heritage of Oriental Mindoro includes a diverse range of cultural artifacts, traditional crafts, and historical objects, reflecting the province's rich cultural heritage. These items, such as indigenous crafts, traditional costumes, musical instruments, and historical documents, offer a fascinating glimpse into the identity and history of the region. Local technology of Oriental Mindoro. Oriental Mindoro embraces a blend of traditional and modern technologies across various sectors such as farming, coconut processing, fishing, handicrafts, and conservation. From traditional farming techniques and coconut industry innovations to the integration of modern fishing equipment and community-based conservation initiatives, Oriental Mindoro showcases a harmonious fusion of heritage practices and contemporary advancement in technology and sustainability. That's all for Oriental Mindoro. Now, let's move on to the local human geography of Palawan. The rise of local identity of Palawan. Palawan has distinct local identity shaped by its island geography, indigenous communities, and diverse cultural influences. The province is known for its strong sense of environmental stewardship, with many residents actively involved in conservation efforts to protect its natural beauty and biodiversity. Natural heritages of Palawan. Palawan boasts an abundance of natural heritage sites, including the Coron Island, Tabon Cave, the Honda Bay. These areas feature pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, limestone cliffs, coral reefs, and dense forests, making Palawan a paradise for ecotourism and adventure seekers. Next is the Dance and Festival of Palawan. Palawan celebrates various festivals and cultural events that highlight the province's rich cultural heritage and traditions. These include Baragatan sa Palawan, celebration of foundation of the civil government of Palawan. Colombo Festival, celebrated by the town of El Nido that features parade and street dancing of townspeople wearing Colombo or mosquito nets. Amihan Festival, Thanksgiving festival for a bountiful harvest of crops. Song and music. Palawan has a diverse musical tradition that includes indigenous music, folk songs, and modern influences. Music plays an integral role in local celebrations, ceremonies, and cultural events, reflecting the province's cultural diversity and artistic expression. Rituals and ceremonies of Palawan. Palawan has rich traditions of rituals and ceremonies influenced by indigenous beliefs, Catholicism, and local costumes. These rituals are observed during religious festivals, important life events such as weddings and baptisms, and in practices related to agriculture, fishing, and healing arts. Next is the language, poetry, literature, and documents. Palawan residents predominantly speak Filipino or Tagalog and various indigenous languages such as Cuyanan, Palawano, and Tagbanwa. The province has a rich oral tradition of storytelling, folklore, and poetry passed down through generations. Palawan's literature reflects its cultural heritage, history, and natural surroundings. Next is their local cuisine. Palawan's cuisine is characterized by fresh seafood, tropical fruits, and indigenous ingredients. Popular dishes include tamilok, crocodile sisig, danggit lamayo, lechon kawali, and kare-kare. Next, the beliefs, healing arts, secret knowledge of Palawan. Palawan has traditional beliefs and practices related to healing, spirituality, and folk medicine. This may include herbal remedies, healing rituals, and beliefs in supernatural entities such as anitos and encantos. Local healers known as manhihilot or arbolarios play a significant role in providing traditional healthcare and spiritual guidance. The distinguished personalities of Palawan. Palawan, known for its stunning natural beauty, has its share of distinguished personalities. Jose Alvarez, former governor of Palawan and a prominent figure in local politics. Boyet Fernandez, a well-known basketball coach who hails from Palawan. Dr. Periong, a biologist and environmental scientist known for his research and conservation efforts in Palawan, particularly in its marine ecosystems. Local history of Palawan. Palawan has a rich history dating back to pre-colonial times when it was inhabited by indigenous tribes such as the Palawano, Tagbanwa, and Batak. The province was later settled by Malay migrants and influenced by various foreign powers, including Spain and the United States. Palawan played a role in World War II as a strategic military base and saw fierce fighting between Japanese and Allied forces. Today, Palawan is known for its natural beauty, cultural diversity, and commitment to sustainable development. Let's move on to physical geography of Palawan. First is the building heritage. Palawan's architectural heritage is a rich tapestry of indigenous, Spanish colonial, and modern influences. From Spanish-era fortifications like Fort Pilar to traditional Bahay Kubo and tribal longhouses, the island's buildings reflects its diverse cultural history and indigenous practices. Movable heritage of Palawan. Palawan's movable heritage encompasses a rich array of traditional handicrafts, tribal artifacts, and musical instruments crafted by local artisans. From intricately woven baskets to indigenous wood carvings and traditional music ensembles like a kulintang, these items serve as important cultural symbols and are integral to preserving Palawan's cultural heritage. Local technology of Palawan. Palawan's local technology integrates traditional wisdom with modern sustainability practices, fostering a harmonious relationship between communities and the environment. Through sustainable fishing, indigenous farming, and eco-friendly building, Palawan showcases a holistic approach to sustainable living, prioritizing environmental preservation alongside societal needs. Now, let's move on to our last trip, Romblon. Let's proceed to the local human geography of Romblon. The rise of local identity of Romblon. Romblon has a unique local identity shaped by its island geography, historical influences, and cultural traditions. Despite being a small province, Romblon is proud of its distinct heritage, which includes craftsmanship in marble carving, fishing, and agriculture. The people of Romblon are known for their warmth, hospitality, and strong sense of community. Natural heritages of Romblon. Romblon is blessed with abundant natural beauty, including Crest de Gallo, Islet, Look Bay Marine Sanctuary, Bonbon Beach, and Catingas River. Their dance and festivals. Romblon celebrates various festivals and cultural events throughout the year, including the Biniray Festival, a fluvial parade in the sea to celebrate the Santo Niño, the image of the Holy Child Jesus. Kanidugan Festival, in honor of the town's patron Saint Vincent Ferrer, and to also showcase the abundance of coconut trees and products of Odyuan. Song and music of Romblon. Romblon has a diverse musical tradition that includes traditional folk songs, indigenous music, and modern influences. Music plays an integral role in local celebrations, ceremonies, and cultural events, reflecting the province's cultural diversity and artistic expression. Rituals and ceremonies of Romblon. Romblon has rich traditions of rituals and ceremonies influenced by indigenous beliefs, Catholicism, and local customs. These rituals are observed during religious festivals, important life events such as weddings and baptisms, and in practices related to agriculture, fishing, and healing arts. The language, poetry, literature, and documents. Romblon residents predominantly speak Filipino, Tagalog, and Romblomanon, a Visayan language spoken in the province. The province has a rich oral tradition of storytelling, folklore, and poetry passed down through generations. Romblon's literature reflects its cultural heritage, history, and natural surroundings. Local cuisines of Romblon. Romblon's cuisine is characterized by fresh seafood, tropical fruits, and indigenous ingredients. Popular dishes include boknyo siopaw and orange rafi kinilaw. Beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge. Romblon has traditional beliefs and practices related to healing, spirituality, and folk medicine. These may include herbal remedies, healing rituals, and belief in supernatural entities such as anitos and encantos. Local healers known as albalarios play a significant role in providing traditional healthcare and spiritual guidance. Distinguished personalities of Romblon. Francisco Vestil, a renowned sculptor hailing from Romblon known for his intricate wood carvings and sculptures. Gualberto Lumawig Ibu, a prominent Filipino writer, poet, and journalist born in Romblon, made significant contributions to Philippine literature. Local history of Romblon. Romblon has a rich history dating back to pre-colonial times when it was inhabited by indigenous tribes such as the Negritos and Wanyangs. The province was later settled by Malay migrants and influenced by various foreign powers including Spain and the United States. Romblon played a significant role in the Spanish colonial period as a center for trade, agriculture, and Christianity. Today, Romblon is known for its natural beauty, cultural heritage, and vibrant communities. Physical geography of Romblon. First, the building heritage. Romblon's architectural heritage is a rich tapestry reflecting both its colonial past and indigenous traditions. In Spanish colonial era churches like San Andres Apostle Church and Saint Joseph Cathedral showcasing Baroque and neoclassical styles, alongside Bahay na Bato houses known for their wood and stone construction. Fort San Andres built to defend against pirate attacks. Movable heritage. Romblon is renowned for its marble industry, making marble products a significant part of its movable heritage. Marble sculpture and marble furniture and decor. Local technology of Romblon. Romblon's local technology is deeply rooted in its traditional industries, particularly marble quarrying and weaving. Some examples are marble quarrying techniques and loom weaving. Romblon's marble quarries employ traditional techniques handed down through generations. Loom weaving is rural areas of Romblon. Traditional loom weaving techniques are still practiced to create textiles such as pinya and juicy fabric. And that's all for Region 4B, MIMAROPA. So, here are some questions.